Hello, welcome to my Inspired Sadhana YouTube channel. My name is Jill. Some people know me as Nirmala in yoga circles. I have been teaching yoga for 25 years now, and somewhere maybe in the middle of that journey I got ovarian cancer. And in fact, I've had a recurrence since then. So I've gone through 2 periods of cancer treatment and surgeries, radiation therapy, and many things. And of course, that experience changed a little bit how I look at my body and, of course, my yoga practice. So I wanted to create a series. Now I'll tell you more, but I had a rather specific injury when I took radiation therapy for ovarian cancer. At that time, that treatment caused the bone in my sacrum to become a little brittle, and then it could have been something quite small, caused that bone to fracture. And that fracture, if you know what the sacrum looks like, I'll put a little diagram up on the screen. It has holes, and the nerves that feed into the legs feed through those holes, kind of like a thread going through the holes in the cloth. So the nerves got impacted by the fractures that were going along both sides, and I started having problems with my legs. I started falling down, and then of course every time I fell down I was hurting myself more. So I was struggling to walk. I was managing, but I was struggling a lot. I went through a lot of physical therapy, a lot of alternative treatments to stimulate healing in the bones and tissues of the body, hyperbaric oxygen, many things. Had a wonderful medical team that helped me, but a lot of what I was told was that you're going to have to figure out, kind of like an athlete, let's say a professional athlete, they still want to continue with their sport, and so they have, when they have an injury of some sort, they have to find a way to work around. So we have to find a way to manage to go forward with that injury. So I have healed quite a bit. I would say I have about maybe 75% of the nerve function in my legs. But I have found ways to work around quite smartly. I've had to learn a lot of this myself through trial and error, through trying to get strong again in the legs, and sometimes failing, and having some weakness and some numbness in the legs again. So I wanted to put my learning forward because there aren't maybe so many people that would have the same injury as me, which was a sacral insufficiency fracture as a result of cancer treatment, but some people. And so I've been a yoga teacher for 25 years, and so that experience, I wanted to share some of that, what has helped me from the world of yoga. I wanted to share what has helped me from physical therapy, and as well there's an additional training that I did in a method called Restore Your Core, which is about restoring the pelvic and core muscles, and so these 3 things together, as well as my own sort of exploration, I wanted to share with you what I can from that, and maybe it will be a benefit to others. So what I present in the videos, you can take it a little bit, see if it helps you, adapt it if it doesn't help you. You can also send me a message and I'll see if I have any other advice. But try it out and don't be afraid. One of the great things I learned through my process was that I needed to sort of take ownership of my body again and say, this is my body. I'm responsible for how I feel. I'm responsible for how well I go forward in life, and how well I take care of myself. So that's a beautiful process to be engaged in, and I hope that the videos may be of some help to you. All the best.